Welcome, Karmic Psychics. How are you all to a wonderful Monday morning, 22nd of May. Such a bright, beautiful morning. I hope you are all well and rested. I apologize for missing an episode last week. Last week was actually quite a good week where Mercury would have gone direct from the 15th of May. And we're not clearly, however, out of Mercury's post-shadow until the end of this month. And we had a very auspicious new moon in Taurus in Kritika Nakshatra on the 19th of May. It was not only the new moon, but it was also the birth and celebration of Lord Shani, or Saturn as we know him, and celebrations throughout India undoubtedly would have taken place, and outside India, where many Indians would have donated perhaps a lot of beautiful mustard oil and clothing, and done some sort of rituals or prayers to Lord Shani to appease him and to ask for forgiveness and to celebrate Lord Shani. As you all know, as I have previously said in many, many episodes, that Shani is the disciplinarian in our stars, in our planets, in our life. And karmic connections to Shani is that do good and you will receive good. Past life energies and actions have a huge contribution to that in this life. So Saturday is the day of Lord Shani. Saturday is the day to donate. Saturday is the day to also, perhaps not just Saturday, but every day, to be very mindful of your actions. Speak well. Be transparent. Be kind. So this week, commencing May the 22nd, Monday to 28th of May, this whole week we have, firstly, Sun is in Taurus until the 24th. So until Wednesday, Sun is in Taurus in Kritika Nakshatra. And this is a time from Monday to Wednesday where you may want to enjoy the company of your good friends, confide in them, get their advice, seek guidance. Also, perhaps take care and celebrate a lot of your friends' birthdays. If they're going through a hard time, perhaps you will be a shoulder to cry on. I also feel with Sun in Taurus that this is a good time to declutter the house, to clean your house, to throw out lots of things that no longer serve you, and perhaps to reorganize your home. Maybe move beds, maybe move the bed around, the furniture around. So until Wednesday, there could be a lot of refreshing energies that you're inviting into your home. From May the 25th until June the 6th, Sun will still remain in Taurus, but it will be under Rohini Nakshatra influence. Now again, Rohini Nakshatra, when it comes to Sun in Rohini Nakshatra, Rohini is about food, clothes, spending on the home, sorting out issues on the family front. People who in your family you have not perhaps connected with for a long time, in this period, perhaps this magic can take place where things start moving forward. You clear the air and things get better. From May the 16th until June the 8th, Mars is in Cancer under Pushya Nakshatra. Pushya Nakshatra, I have explained before, is a symbol of the cow's udder, and nurturing element is Pushya Nakshatra. And when Mars enters this is again Cancer, referring to the home. Being strong enough to set new foundations. Being strong enough to bring up matters for all star signs. Bring up matters within the home which have not been dealt with for a long time. to improve the communication within the home. So there'll be a sudden shake in the foundations so that there can be much better flow when it comes to finances, people owing you money, perhaps you've lent to family, or friends that are like family. This is a time when the money that was owed to you can also come back. Mars in Cancer is also connection with mother, connection with the female energy within your home, whom you may be very forceful or quite aggravated with. And this is a time to be very peaceful and remain calm and understand that you're of different generations if you clash, or if there is a time where you have to take care of your mom or see things from your mother's perspective. Be kind again, be lenient. And for those in personal relationships, for lots, this could be a time of change, radical change, personal changes, divorce, separation, or trying to reconcile, but really having to make that extra effort. Venus is in Gemini in Purnavasu Nakshatra from May the 20th until June the 3rd. Now, Venus in Purnavasu is a very good time, much more, I would say, for women. Perhaps because Purnavasu is a very healing, counseling type of energy, and Venus is women. And women who can make money, holistic therapists who can make money from helping others, empowering others, women in power being very predominantly on the forefront, whether it be in business, in beauty, in acting, in modeling, in writing. This is a very, very good time for lots of women, and for lots of women perhaps to change their area of work and make it very dynamic, where perhaps holistic or counseling work is going to add value to your corporate lifestyle. Then we have Mercury in Aries in Bahraini Nakshatra, and this from yesterday is here until June the 5th. With Mercury in Aries, now Mercury is in Aries, and so is Rahu, and so is Jupiter. Now Rahu and Jupiter are both going to be in Aries until 30th of October. So Mercury is here until 5th of June. So Rahu, Jupiter, Mercury, and if I want to be more precise, even Uranus is in Aries. Now this conjunction of all 4 planets can mean that there could be a lot of support, collaborations, inventions, creativity taking place between lots of good friends and people of different professions coming together. This is also a time when lots of unexpected opportunities can fall at your feet. This is a time when many of you in relationships will become very confident to make positive changes in your relationship, whether that means break away from each other or to being together but setting new foundations and ground rules. With Saturn still in Aquarius, Capricorn, Pluto still in Capricorn in retrograde, Ketu still in Swati Nakshatra in Libra, this overall is a very good set of planets. Now, Moon at present on the 22nd of May is in Gemini house with Venus. So Moon, Venus today, moving forward for this week. I will say for all star signs, this is certainly going to be a very productive week, a dynamic week. For the fire signs, for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is a time when lots of travel can take place. You'll feel exhausted up to June. Till mid-June, you could be extremely exhausted, Aries, extremely exhausted, Leos and Sagittarius. So much work, lacking delegation, lacking writing things down. You may become very forgetful, fire signs. Don't let that happen. Take your time, pre-plan everything that you're setting out to do. Be careful with your knees. A radical change with your hair, guys, can suddenly take place, and absolute passion can take over. Obsession with your diet for fire signs. As summer is coming, a lot of you fire signs will be extremely obsessed with losing weight and trying to go on these instant diets. So there is a lot here. This is also a time for fire signs when you will be feeling more confident, becoming more fearless and focused, more goal orientated, and letting go of things that no longer serve you. For the earth signs, for Taurus, Virgos and Capricorn, this is a time when you will feel you're getting the support that you were not getting before. Outstanding issues, whether it's legal, it's paperwork, it's family issues, you're going to clear the air by mid-June. Things will slowly and certainly fall into place for you earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. This is also a time when you must remember to eat well, eat fresh foods, take regular walks. Earth signs is a time when you may be very obsessed about one thing that keeps on bothering you. Avoid getting into depression. Family life can be quite destructive if you don't have a balance. Get a balance. There is also a big opportunity of traveling. Now, when you travel, it shouldn't feel like a chore. Earth signs, this should be about your balance of enjoyment, relaxing. Health-wise, Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn, please be careful about your sleeping patterns. Avoid sleeping too late and sleeping in too late. Make a routine, a structure, and stick by it. Do not overtake other people's responsibilities where you are left exhausted. So until mid-June, all earth signs, be careful about that. For air signs, for Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, air signs, this is a time where you will be overindulging and spending short travels, meeting new people. This is also a time when you may have many admirers. This is a time when your lower back could be quite tender. You would love, all air signs, you would all love to be outside, but you will feel extremely exhausted. For those who have any issues with their eyes, please get them seen to. For air signs, this is also a time where you will feel extremely exhausted because you're overcommitting yourself to your commitments and not having enough time to rest. Until mid-June, I warn you, please get a balance, otherwise you could burn yourself out. When it comes to the water signs, so for Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, this is a time until mid-June where you will feel extremely irritated, temperamental. You will have to keep your temper at bay. You may have a heavy weight carried on your mind, on your body. Emotionally, things will be bothering you regarding the family front, and things will not instantly improve. This is why you must have a balance and focus on your things that make you happy. Go for a walk, focus on your diet, take care of yourself, pamper yourself. Self-love is very, very important. For Cancers, Scorpios and Pisces, this is a time also where you're spending. You must be careful with your extra spending. This is also a time when you must avoid clashing with family members. This is also a time when you may wish to move. Up to June, you may be planning to look at different places to move, but nothing will actually turn into a reality. Nothing will be so tangible until the end of the year. But you will certainly start getting the ball rolling in this transit until the middle of June. So this is a general overview for all star signs, and I will say that this week be mindful until the post shadow of Mercury retrograde is not finished, that until June, try all not to sign any important documents. Listen, for those who are trying to get a mortgage right now, a lot of you, like I had said in previous episodes, that do not sign papers yet. So listen until the end of this month to all the various options that are offered to you. Take your time in submitting your documents and get everything prepped up so that by 1st of June you can sign documents. For those who are looking at buying a car, a phone, I can imagine in Mercury retrograde, a lot of you have had a lot of hiccups with electricity, the car, with the phone, with the TV, as Mercury retrograde always creates chaos with the gadgets in this period. Also, I hope that many of you, whoever confused you or you misinterpreted what they said, that you cleared the air. And if you haven't yet, by the end of this month, you all surely will. So, karmic psychics, I will leave the forecast for this week as it is, and we will reconnect next week, and I will give you more details specifically for all of you individually for the month of June. Love and light, and I will connect with you then. Bye-bye.